This is a story of how I learned the American accent and to show you guys my progress over time. This is not a tutorial, this is a story, a real, unfiltered journey of how I learned the American accent in around 4 months. What worked, what didn't, and how everything slowly changed over time. So, first of all, to learn something, you need to know the why. Why I wanted to learn the accent. It started simple. I just liked how it sounded. Every time I watched movies or animes, especially dubbed in English, the way they spoke felt smooth, expressive, and honestly cooler. Even though it was dubbed, something about it just stuck with me. I wanted to sound like that. Most of the English I heard there and honestly across the internet was an American accent, so over time, it became normal in my head, almost like a default. And yeah, there's also the reality of the internet. Sometimes when you speak with an Indian accent, people just make fun of it. That happens. So I thought if I could speak in a way that's more globally familiar, maybe conversation would feel smoother. And it wasn't just about avoiding that. It was also about clarity, confidence, and how easily people understand you. And if I'm being honest, there's also something about it just that grabs attention. People listen more when something sounds familiar to them, but at the core, I just liked it. And the thought of just learning the accent and after that I can speak to people around the world, that was just amazing. That's why I wanted to learn it. How it actually started. So this whole thing goes back 2-3 years ago. At that time, I had zero plans to learn any accent. I didn't even think it was possible. I had heard about Discord before, mostly from gaming, but when I opened it for the first time, it made no sense. Just a blank looking app with random options. Later, I discovered servers, communities. I used a site called Discord and joined a server called English. It was like most popular servers on Discord, so I thought to join it. Inside, there were like voice channels, people talking live, and I just watched. I was too nervous to join. I would open it, look at the channels, and leave. But one winter morning, after finishing my studies, I was sitting on the roof quite cold, and I was just like thinking, why not? So I joined the voice chat. I didn't speak, not a single word. I just listened. But something felt different. Hearing people from different countries talk in real time, it was interesting. After a few days, I built a little courage. I started speaking slowly in my normal Indian accent. And surprisingly, people weren't mean. That helped a lot, actually. It actually felt good. Talking to a stranger from across the world, it felt new. And then it became a habit. During my holidays after exams, I would just join almost every single day. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. It didn't feel like practice, it felt like fun. I just wanted to talk to people. I was an introvert, so, you know, how that goes. And when something feels fun, you don't get bored and you just keep going. So there comes a turning point in the story. One day, out of pure curiosity, I tried changing my voice a little, just messing around, And I thought, why not just try an American accent? So I did. And it was terrible. Like really, really bad, cringe level bad. I'm just glad there's no recording of that version of me. But instead of stopping, I just kept going. How I actually improved? Well, looking back, I didn't follow any structured method. But a few things made all the difference. First and foremost is I liked it. That's the biggest reason I didn't quit. And second, I was consistent without forcing it. I wasn't sitting and studying pronunciation for hours. I was just talking every single day. That's like the normal thing you can do in your life. Just talk. So it was easy. Like going to the gym, but for your voice. And the third is I kept imagining the future. Whenever someone complimented me, I'd think, like, if I'm this good now, what about in 2-3 years? After 2-3 years, I'll be like more good. So yeah, that helped a lot. And the thought kept me going. But at the same time, I remembered myself to enjoy the process because once you reach something, it started to feel normal again. Like you get bored. When everything becomes normal, everything becomes like repetitive. So I just told myself to enjoy the process. I didn't want it to rush it. The feedback also played a role. Some people complimented me. Some guests, I wasn't from India. Some were just weird. I know there are a lot of weird people on the internet. So yeah, you can't just, avoid those people. All of it just helped me understand where I stood. Outside Discord, I also use YouTube. There's a channel called Rachel's English that helped me fix specific sounds. Most importantly, I surrounded myself with it. Movies, YouTube, shows, everything in American English. It trained my ears without me even realizing it. Small habits that made a big difference. Two things helped me more than I expected. First, it's a technique called shadowing, like repeating phrases again and again until they felt natural. So when you heard a phrase from the movies or the animes or from YouTube videos, you just like repeat that phrase over and over again until it just settles into your brain. That's what I did. That's called the shadowing technique I learned. And the second is talking to myself, literally describing what I was doing, like a live commentary of my life. It sounds weird, but it just works because you stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English. So now the results. It's been about 2 years now. There were break times I got busy. I'm naturally introverted, so I don't talk much in real life. I don't even talk like in English in my real life. So all I did is in my in Discord talking to strangers when I got the time, and just listen to videos and movies and animes. But you know what? I still go back sometimes, jump into voice chats, practice polish. And the difference, it's clear. I'm not perfect, but I'm way better than before. The hardest part is over. Now just refinement. So if you ask me what I learned from this process, well, learning an accent or even a language is repetition. The more you repeat something, the more natural it becomes. People say they translate in their head, and I think instead you should just repeat things so much that you don't even need to translate anymore. It just comes out. Was it worth it? For me, yes. Not because it makes me cool, but because I enjoyed it. It made me more confident, helped me communicate better. And here's the truth, you don't need an accent. If your English is clear, people will understand you. And what I realized is that after all this, I realized something very important. Having an accent is not a problem. It's not a flaw. I used to think before like it's a flaw or something like that. But it's not. It's yours. Even now, I'm not perfectly American sounding like, but there's still a bit of my original accent in there. And that's me. That's who I am. And that's my own. And that's okay. Because that's what makes me me. Everyone has an accent, and that's what makes people unique. So it's fine. As long as you're comfortable with it, for me, it was never just about the result. It was about the process. And that's why it was worth it. These days, I've been also listening to audiobooks, podcasts, and videos in a British accent. And honestly, it sounds way, way cooler. So I'm thinking to learn that as well. It made me realize that accents are like something fixed. You can explore different ones, try them out, and see what you enjoy. And learning things is a very interesting thing. I mean, when you get bored, you should try to learn something, even if it's not you'll learn a lot of things in the process. And I'm not here to advise anyone. I'm just sharing my story, and that's all it is. So yeah, maybe I'll try a British accent sometime. Probably I'll suck at the beginning, but after I practice a lot of times, I'll just get better at it. So yeah, that was it.